Welcome to Vogue B&B, your daily destination for the latest bold and the beautiful spoilers, breaking updates, and unforgettable drama. Subscribe now and never miss a shocking twist. Bold and the beautiful spoilers. Dylan's interest in the Spencers peaks. Dylan has her eye on Will's family on the Tuesday, August 4th episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. As she holds the Spencers in regard, Electra will be attempting to move on from her romance with Will. Meanwhile, Carter is still processing the reality of Daphne's diagnosis. Book. Though she's only met Wyatt, Darren Brooks, she liked his personality and his sense of humor. Dylan respects all that the family has achieved with Logan. She also knows that Will, Crew Morrow, has complicated feelings about Bill, Don Diamond. Will opened up to her about the turmoil his family went through when his dad left his mum, Heather Tom, for his Aunt Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang. The way his parents have been on and off most of his life has weighed on him. It's a piece of himself that he's only shared with Dylan. It's part of how she knows he's a sensitive person with a big heart. RJ, Brian Nicoletti, has been Electra's Linnea Grace shoulder to lean on. However, she hasn't entertained a relationship with him since she got back with Will. She's aware of RJ's feelings, though she hasn't spoken on her own. They've continued to grow close, despite her heart belonging to someone else. Daphne, Muriel Hilaire, received devastating news when she learned she had premature ovarian insufficiency. As a result, she won't be able to conceive. Starting a family has been her and Carter's, Lawrence St. Victor, dream. Reeling from the shock, Daphne hasn't been willing to consider egg donation, surrogacy, or adoption as options for having the family they want. Bold and the beautiful spoilers. This week, Will and Electra reach a breaking point. Will and Electra struggle to let go of each other as Dylan makes her move on the Spencer family, while Katie begins asking difficult questions and Steffi heads to Monaco hoping for a fresh start. For August 3rd to 7th reveal that Will and Electra reach their final breaking point this week. Electra attempts to move forward, and Will gets advice to look elsewhere for love. Steffi is hopeful after arriving in Monaco. Finn experiences unexpected turbulence. Deacon prepares to take his relationship to the next level. We're interested to see the remaining fallout from Will, Crew Morrow, and Electra's Linnea Grace breakup. He already called her out and didn't take any blame for sleeping with Dylan, Sydney Bullock. Will he listen to Bill, Don Diamond, and will Electra really be able to move past Will so quickly? Also, the details about Katie, Heather Tom, becoming suspicious about Dylan's past sound intriguing. Is there something there? It seems like there could be for sure. Of course, this comes after Dylan sets her sights on the Spencer family, so Katie will be on guard for sure. Finally, Steffi, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, arriving in Monaco full of hope, sounds promising. Bold and the beautiful spoilers, a heartbroken Will and Electra reach an inevitable conclusion. Will, Crew Morrow, wants to be with Electra, Linnea Grace, but she told him that she would never return to him and the life they were building together. Distraught, Will took comfort in their friend, Dylan, Sydney Bullock, who hadn't been secretive about her love for him. They spent the night together, exchanging kisses and then falling asleep on the couch after talking for hours. It was a beautiful moment for Dylan, but Electra was hurt by it. She took her anger out on Dylan by slapping her in the face before she arrived at Will's home to tell him about himself. However, he didn't let her move past the fact that she broke up with him. Will was upfront about still being in love with Electra. He asked to get back together. She couldn't believe his actions with Dylan. At the Cliff House, Finn, Tanner Novlan, was told in no uncertain terms by Steffi, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, that Sheila, Kimberlyn Brown, can't be a part of their lives. She wants him to lay down the law with his birth mother to make it clear that she will never be counted among their family. He'd wanted to try minimal, highly supervised visitation, but Steffi put her foot down. She can't have Sheila around, she won't. Finn agreed to do as she asked, but his feelings towards Sheila have changed. Sheila told Steffi that when they spoke in Finn's office. After Steffi left, she asked Lee, Naomi Matsuda, to get her daughter-in-law to see what she and Finn already have. She's not the woman she was when she was a threat to Steffi and her loved ones.